Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and last time I was saying it was impossible to make this be any easier, and it turns out it's actually really easy to make it easier. So what we want to do is make more sugar, and we just want to make it like just easy sugar all the time with cellulose. And what we were looking at was this recipe. You know what, it's probably perfect what we were doing. We wanted to get this recipe going. And I was like, oh, the amount of work we have to do to get hydrochloric acid and caustic solution is just going to be absurd. But it actually turns out it's going to be way easier than I thought. So what we just need to do is find a little place to put it all and get it going. Probably even just put it here and have the fluids come from somewhere else. Don't know exactly where we get the fluids from, maybe over there. You know, we've got a big spot right here. We could do it that way. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get the hydrochloric acid and the caustic solution, and we're going to find a place where they live. And I do know where they live because I've done my usual bit of scouting that I always like to do. Now that's filling up with methanol. That's good. We like methanol. One other thing we do is, because I'm going to trust methanol can do what it's going to do, we're going to turn this into a methanol drop. Like, let's just assume that it's fine. Okay, that's fine. And I'm pretty sure the things were set up wrong anyway, so we don't really need to fix it again. Okay, and we would like 2 liquid drop-off stations. It would be good if we had the big boys, but we don't have the big boys. Oh, we barely have the little boys. Vaguely concerning. Okay. You know what? We don't have the tanks we needed, so let's just bring the tanks in, right? Let's just bring in some large tanks. Where are we? We're chilling out over here at the moment, so we'll bring them in. Bad place to bring it here. Okay, awesome. Then what we'll do, this is all currently being powered off one single wind turbine. I can see why it was having power problems. Yikes. Okay. Well, yeah, one turbine is not wind turbine is not really enough to get anything going. I don't usually tell you that, but it is the truth. Okay. You know what? We'll just even delete this one. Ooh. And we'll just simply delete that line. Okay, cool. So when those tanks come in, bit and bit, and then hopefully that oil train doesn't get lost or stuck. No, it's going back home. That's good. That's what we wanted to see. Okay, so this should be a hydrochloric retail supply drop. Here it comes. And this is going to be a caustic solution drop. Should also send this train along. I'm only going to pick, but I think we could probably get another drop-off station around there. Have a look at in a moment. Now, thank you very much, train. Your services have been greatly appreciated. Anything and anything. That should fix itself. In fact, no, it's quite going to where I want it to go, but that's alright. Okay, so very soon I should be seeing a hydrochloric train show up. I was not wrong. Here it is. Hello, train. And that should be turned off now. It is wonderful. That is lots of hydrochloric acid that's going to be turned into sugars. Sorry, just going to readjust my chair. I haven't settled in properly yet. How foolish of me to start a stream without settling in. Ah, there will be no forgiveness for this transgression. We need to get the methanol coming through a lot faster, so that way we can just make constant lubricant. So where am I going right now? Right, yes, I know where I'm going. I'm going over here. Because we have huge tanks of caustic solution aren't actually being loaded onto a train, and I think we could put that stuff on a train. Be foolish not to. And I'm no fool. Well, I'm somewhat of a fool. We'll see. Alright, trains are moving. That's good to see. Very encouraging to see, in fact. Spider made it of a little bit of water, also encouraging to see. Okay. And graphite's doing what it needs to do. This is sort of working. Yeah, it's actually working pretty well. Only the backs that are struggling, which is, to be fair, probably fine, because it just means it's not going through as much as we thought it would. Now, what I'm wondering is there a good way to get this caustic solution from these tanks into another train system? You also only have one fluid wagon 3. That is going to be painful. That is the pain point. Yeah, we've got one fluid wagon 3. We need probably more than that. If I had to do some real quick math. There's one not enough. We'll see what we can do on that one. For now, we'll just chuck some things over here. Okay. No, we'll worry about the station first, then we'll worry about the tanks. Okay. So, where are we going to put this station? I mean, over here would actually probably do just fine. Say he's realizing it's not going to do just fine at all. No. But if we did it so it would slide up into... No, that's stupid. I've literally never heard a worse idea before. That's not true. No one believes that for a second, do they? He's never heard a worse idea before? Has he ever listened to himself? Aha! Valid. Okay. That should do a trick of some nature. Okay, ooh. That'll fill those tanks up pretty quickly. And then we're going to go train, carriage, carriage, train. And we just need to get the batteries in, which is very easy to do, but also apparently very easy to forget, because I keep forgetting to do it. And put some batteries in the train. And then we're going to make some fluid wagons, because apparently we need to do that. What all the cool kids do these days, I've heard. Upgrade these to the big wagons, upgrade those to the big wagons. Why not? You know, you'd be a fool to do it any other way. Oh, and speaking of being a fool to do it any other way, make sure trains can come and go from here. Okay, fluid wagons. Let's make like 10 of them. Let's make a few of them. Funnily enough, we've got these 2 large tanks now. Actually pretty handy, and we'll just get some steel cables just to spice things up just a little bit more. People of the world, spice up your cables. Every point, every go, get some cables, you fools. Please. Where are these cables? I don't know. I got distracted with thinking of Spice Girls. It happens. Happens to a lot of people. Don't judge. Hello, Dave. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so then we need fluid wagon 2s. Which cargo wagon 2s, which... what I carry around, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Okay. Tune in for the perfect time for that gem. Yeah, I would have got away with it too, you know. Small tank 2s, okay. Wasn't for those middling kids. Where do we keep small tank 2s? I don't know. Just for the reference, in this situation, you are the middling kid. I hope you're okay with that. And if you're not, there's not really much I can do about it. So, next quote is the Hollow 222. I don't have any plans for that one. I've only got plans for 420. And you can't use that on 222. Okay, so if we come here and we go... take a stack of those, take a stack of those. This is absolutely wasteful, by the way. I just want you to know that. But I also don't give a crap. I can just chuck them in here when we're done, actually. Fine. And then we just need cargo wagon 1s. Yeah. Where do we cargo wagon 1s from? If we go over here, here's the thought, here's the play. Go down... yeah. Yeah. Wanna go? Yes. That's the play. Then we can pick up cargo wagon 1s and 2s there. And we'll look like a smart boy. The #1 smart boy, I have you know. Random quoting is your favorite? Excellent. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Because that kind of is what I was hoping would be fun. And it is fun, so... yay. Where are my tanks? Oh no, there they go. Fell off your space exploration run, you're working through DSP now. Oh, I mean, DSP and space exploration, what's the difference, right? The same thing. More or less. Tisk tisk. Oh, you're being judged. How dare you be judged? This Dyson Sphere project, it looks amazing, but it is clunkier. Yeah, I've heard that. Definitely heard about the clunkiness. But I mean, you know what? Play what you bloody well want, eh? I'm not going to tell you what to play. You want to tell us no or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. All I want fluid wagons. What am I missing? More large tanks. That's alright. Okay, just in case we want to do more of those. Alrighty then. You had a really effed up dream last night. It was rough and had all your dreams in it. Oh, all your friends in it. Well, you know what? I had a messed up dream the other day. It was a continuation of a dream. A few weeks ago, I dreamt that I burned down a local mall. And then I had a continuation dream that we went back to the mall, and there were my pictures all over the place being like, have you seen this guy? And it was like the most obvious pictures that it was me. Like, you know, usually when it's like, have you seen this guy? And it's like, that could be anyone. You don't bloody know. It was clearly me wearing a cat t-shirt. It was just the finest picture I've ever seen of me, and people were like, that's the guy. I was like, oh no. And then I was like, oh shit, I think I'm going to jail when I woke up. You know what? Fine. Didn't actually happen, but I did have to ask Pat. That's 222, wonderful. I did have to ask Panda, did I burn down a mall? And she's like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, well, you were definitely with me when it happened. And she's like, well, that didn't happen. I was like, okay. Okay, we're cool. Oh. you know, I was pretty happy that I didn't burn down a mall in real life. You know, in a dream, who gives a crap? But in real life, it's a bit more of a big no-no about things not to do in life, you know? I don't tell you this, but when you burn down a mall in real life, people aren't happy with it. They're like, I wish that mall wasn't burned down. I think that's fair. So anyway, Dave, what was your dream? If you want to talk about it, you've already started, so I don't know if you can back out now. You can absolutely back out now. Like, what am I going to do? Unless you're a land developer. Well, I'm not, unfortunately. I'm not a land developer of any nature. Probably. I don't know. Depends on your definition, I suppose. Maybe I am a land developer. It really does depend on your definition of what a land developer is. But I'm probably not a land developer. And again, maybe this is just me putting an elaborate ruse so you don't know what I do in real life. I'm actually a multi-million-dollar land developer. Mwahaha! Bow to me, peasants. Pay your rent on time or you get the cane again. I don't really know what land developers are like. I guess land developers aren't also landlords. But then again, I do have a nice cane I can absolutely give people. And they've been bad tenants. Ever seen the movie The Game? It was like that. Everyone's an elaborate ruse to mess with you. I have seen The Game, oddly enough. I don't know how, but I've definitely seen it. It's a strange movie to have seen, but I've absolutely seen it for some reason. Okay, we're gonna do this. I like all the graphite coming this way. I think that's gonna continue. But what I would like to also do is just straight up get rid of that for a while. If you're not using, if you don't want graphite at my worst, you don't deserve graphite at your best. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Then, thankfully, because I had the forethought to just put cellulose somewhere, which, you know, honestly, that's forethought that doesn't usually come by me. Usually it's like, oh, I wish I thought about that in advance. But I did think about it in advance. Almost call it nightmarish? Well, you'd almost call it nightmarish? It sounds pretty nightmarish. Surprised you would only almost call it nightmarish. Everyone messing with you is not fun. Especially all these people that you know and love and trust, and they're just like, nah man, we're just gonna F with your life. That's not cool. That's actually almost pretty damn well rude. Okay. Suppose we should put some belts in there, what do you reckon? And belts going up. That's probably also good. I don't know how I've seen the movie The Game. Like, it really seems like the sort of movie you wouldn't have seen, but no, I've seen it. Why? I don't know. I guess it was on TV one day, maybe I watched it. Maybe I'm thinking about a different thing, but whatever I'm talking about, if you hadn't considered already, you did just lose the game, so... That's an old one, though. Old, easy way to catch someone out. Look, honestly, yeah, it's been so long since I've played this. Don't remember where I am. Look, let's just consider that we're just continuing to build. We are trying to expand, and what else matters after that, right? Right now, I'm just trying to get more sugar in my life. So we can get more lubricant, so we can, I don't know, do something good, I guess. Really good question. I don't entirely know where I am either. That's okay. Figure it out. Get rid of the cellulose. Yes, we can. Might be the best we can do right now. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I had some family visiting, and that, you know, family comes first, as I'm sure everyone understands. I don't think anyone's going to judge me for that, and if you do, that's cool. Say hi to your family. My family all mostly lives out of town, so if someone comes by, it means I'm not streaming. And I think everyone gets it. Everyone's, you know, crazy enough to understand that. How was family? Look, it was really good. It was good to see them. Went out to dinner a few places, had some nice meals, had some good laughs, had some good chats. You know, all the sort of things that you want to have with family. You know, I got judged by my mother for making terrible decisions in general. Not really anything in particular that I did. It's just, you know, it's just a thing that we do sometimes. Like, why did you do that? I'm like, I don't know, Mum. I don't know. I never know. And then Panda just sort of laughs and goes, he's like that. And Mum goes, I know. Probably my fault. It's probably because I dropped him. And then everyone laughs except me because they're laughing at my expense. So, you know, if anyone ever wonders, wow, how does he take this abuse so well on stream? I take it well in real. Not abuse in life. It's not abuse on stream either, actually. Okie dokie. Well, the good news is the wastewater is actually really easy to connect out of there. Although it does look like maybe we need some more outflows. Or it looks like it's not connected. It looks like it's not connected. As long as Panda and my mum aren't coordinating shit talking behind my back. Oh no, I trust them to not coordinate their shit talking behind my back. They would quite happily talk shit in front of me. And I'm okay with that. Like, Panda and my mum get along really, really well. And honestly, I would have it no other way because that makes everything in life so much easier. You know, mother and your wife don't get along, then that makes things really rough. They do get along really well. Ooh, well. Sounds like I'm suspicious. I'm not suspicious. Or making a joke. I mean, occasionally they plot behind my back, but you know me. I wouldn't notice a good plot behind my back if it hit me in the face. Okay, so that should be sugar. Then we can... Oh. Alright. Just disconnect everything first. I do it every time. You saw nothing? Oh, I don't even care anymore. You all saw what happened. You'd think I'd learn. I don't. I never anticipate to learn anymore. Again, another reason to like C block, because if you made that mistake, you should go, oh, just adjust it real quick, and it wouldn't matter, but... There we go. Sugar. Just saw that. Thank you, though. We do get it done eventually, don't we? That's my motto. Seif Limited. We get it done eventually. Some way, somehow. Sheen! That sheen was like a little flash of light, you know? Just to like show how sci-fi we really are. Okay. There we go, and that piles on the sugar. There we go. So last time I was like, it's gonna be so much work to fix all the sugar. Oh, so much work. I'm never going to be able to do it all. That's how I sound in my head, just that poncy asshole. But then I've done it. So look at that. Sugar sorted. And this part that's making methanol, well, bam, it's making tons of methanol now. Well, now it's making tons of methanol. And lubricant should no longer be a problem anymore. Actually, you know what? Let's tube that out. And let's change these to Fluid Wagon 3s, because we got them now, we can. Shoop, put it back in. Now, how much methanol would you make per minute? 28,000? That's not bad. It's going to take you a little while to fill up these tanks, but quite frankly, a huge improvement. I'd be happy if it started backing up, and yeah, there it is, it's backing up. Awesome. Why is it splitting like that? Oh, because some of it's going away. I thought we'd have a full belt of sugar now, but we don't. What we can do, if we just bring our spider friend, Spider, to me! You know, this anime where like the hero calls in their mech and they just sort of do this cool jump into the mech. Like, I feel like when I jump into the spider while it's moving, I'm that cool hero. I don't know why I think I'm that cool, but it's nice to think that I think I'm that cool. Every now and then, you know. Like Power Rangers. Do they do a cool jump into it? I don't remember. But maybe. Yeah, it's the sort of thing that'd be a Japanese thing. Definitely you do into Japanese mechs. Like sort of some sort of mid-air backwards somersault. Like corkscrew? I don't know. You know the one where you sort of go like that? You go you know the one. I don't need to explain further than that. You get it. Refuses to elaborate further. Does double corkscrew backwards. Being 20, 30 years. I mean, if I remember rightly, it's filmed in New Zealand. At one point, they were filming it on the street that I lived on. Yeah. Fun fact for you. I mean, the fun part is not only was it filmed in New Zealand, it was also banned from screening in New Zealand. So that's another fun one. I must have been excited about that as a kid. Oh, I was like 25 at that point. So, no, I wasn't that excited. I was vaguely interested. That's the best they got out of me that day. I was like, huh. But yeah, it's also banned in New Zealand. So they filmed it all in New Zealand and also had it banned on TV. Yep, it is. I don't know if it's still banned, but it was when it was originally coming out. Like, when there was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like the first thing. First season came out and then the rest was all banned from New Zealand. Yeah, the censorship office banned it. I'm not even making that up. At least I'm not. If I'm wrong, I'm not making it up to be funny. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Because of the violence, I believe that was violence aimed towards children, like children's entertainment, and because it was live action, it was a bad role model. However, of course, you could just not have your kids watching it, but you know, whatever. That's just what happened. All right, let's go back to. I guess is still top cat. Exactly. No one's ripped him off his vaulted top cat position. Perhaps this is the day. You want to be your panda questions? Yeah, that's true. Might look at be doing an Ask Panda next week. We'll see. This weekend could be a very tough weekend. Just letting people know that. Auckland might show up in the news again because we are going to be hit by a cyclone very soon. I believe in the next day or so. Nothing we can really do about it. If it hits, it hits, and then we just sort of deal with it after that. So yeah. Hopefully everything's fine. I'll keep you guys posted as I hear things, but yeah, cyclone. Woo. I'm not super excited about a cyclone. I'll be honest with you. I wish there wasn't a cyclone coming, but hey. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Apparently, I do not control the weather. I've heard this recently. I didn't believe it, but it is true. I do not control the weather. I really don't know what to do with that fact. I was pretty sure I did, but I've been informed under no uncertain terms I do not. Okay, so what we need now is we need uranium and tritium. Unfortunately, we don't have any tritium currently. Tritium we get by using the breeder cells. Which, we haven't really been using them lately. Hurricanes, I think, go one way and cyclones go the other way. Typhoons, I don't know what they are. I think typhoons are made up by the government conspiracies. I'm making that last one up, of course. I'm not crazy. Well, arguable. I'm not crazy in that way. How about that? Accept that? You know what? I don't even care if you accept it or not. We stocked up on food, water, and toilet paper. I mean, we've got bottles of water, we've got plenty of food, toilet paper. Look, if the flood waters rise that much, you can just shit in the flood waters because it's going there anyway. What's coming out anyway? You know, what's going to change? Pretty sure you shouldn't be doing that. Don't add to the problem. But yes, we do. Should be alright. We need a drop station. Leave a tub before it hits. No, I've heard that, but that's a really bad idea. Because then there is no like if everyone does that, then it's gonna have no water. It'll be fine. I'm not worried that like we're going to be oh shit out of like supplies. We'll be fine. That. Oh, actually, I probably don't want to get rid of that. Can we bring that back in? That'll be all right. I'm not too worried. Our house is fairly sturdy. Okay. Uranium pick. Good, good, good. Full cargo. Empty cargo, and here it comes. You only need 8 missiles. I mean, yeah, that was wrong eventually. Right at the time. Okay, so we really only need enriched uranium at this stage, if I remember rightly. Yeah. I mean, I know most of the context, so if you want to know what the contexts are, I'm more than happy to answer that question. I do remember this one. Pretty simple one. It was a Nullius one, in fact. Ah. From the tech tree, it looks like I have a long way to go. You know what? You'd think that? Because it looks like, oh shit, you got all this way to go. This is actually as far as I need to go. Everything else after that isn't required. Trick. They're just trying to trick us. And quite frankly, I don't like thinking, like, I don't want the game thinking it thinks it can trick me. I'm smarter than that. How long was the tech tree overall? Well, I think if we, like, let's just go from the last tech that I need before we're done, which is this one. So the tech tree, about this long. It's been a long tech tree, right? So the fact that I only need like 1 page of more stuff to go, that's pretty good. If you didn't know how long the tech tree was and I started scrolling and it scared the shit out of you, welcome to why I wish I didn't do it. Why did it show you the whole thing? Because that's all the requirements for the probe. Like for this probe thing, that's all the requirements. If I tried to click on, say, something like here, I guess that's all the, I don't know. Maybe it's designed differently. Maybe it's built different. I don't know. Yeah, if someone didn't know how long this tech tree was when I started scrolling, that I think you would have found how I felt when there was a particular quote. And I'm going to try and find that quote number right now because I'm just, that quote is relevant. I know what word I was looking for. Okay, that was this one. The more I scroll, the more it hurts. That's what that quote was referencing. Because that's when I realized, oh shit, this is going to take some time. So that's the Triterium. Appreciate me sticking it out. I mean, yeah, you guys sticking it out as well, honestly. Because if you guys weren't here, I probably wouldn't have near as much fun as I am having. So, yeah, it's a two-way street. It's not connected like that. I mean, I enjoy streaming. It's really fun, and you guys make it more fun for me. If you guys have fun, I have fun, then, I mean, honestly, that's absolute winning time. And then, besides, the next one's going to be the very cursed run, so let's look forward to that, shall we? Oh, I'm very much looking forward to another cursed run. Okay, now the other one, funnily enough, actually is a output. We are going to... That should be going in there. Yes, yes, yes. It is. Is that going to be the vanilla sushi belt? Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, it's going to be like slightly modded, I think, just because, you know, some things I just prefer to mod. All right, so that's going to get my enriched uranium. Between sushi and blood. The blood belt. Okay, so the blood belt, all the belts were connected, like constantly. And the problem with that came in that every time they left the belt or entered the belt, it was just bad. The sushi belt is going to have to manage supplies using a different circuitry system, and I've played around with it and it should work. But it's going to have its own problems. You know what? It wouldn't be a SeiferKatt stream without something having its own problems, would it? Absolutely. Okie dokie. Mineral dust go and... Exactly. Be sure mineral dust can be boxed. It can be boxed. If? What are we paying respects for? Why are we paying respects? Wait, what? What happened? Am I dead and I haven't realized it? Am I just a ghost playing a video game and I haven't realized that I'm dead? That's honestly one of my biggest fears in life. Or not honestly one of my biggest fears in life, but you know, it's a reasonable one. I've just collapsed. Everyone's like, yay. Not yay, actually. Yay is probably not the sound people make. I hope not anyway. Lost them? Oh, wait. Uh... Oh. Okay. Well, if... Restarted the stream. Still gone? Okay. We're good? Back. Back. Okay, we're back. Let's carry on. Oh. I just thought you guys are harassing my build. You guys like F? And I'm like, well, guess my build's being harassed again. That's nothing unusual. I ask if people, when the stream dies, please don't say F, because I don't know what that means. I just assume they think they've seen me mess up and been like, let's make fun of the guy, because I thought that's what we were doing. Oh, like you mean a sushi belt? If so, I mean I don't really need it because I'm already a genius at it. Obviously. If it's the standard stream type, you know what? You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. That's just me being unsure of what's going on. Carry on. Keep doing your trends. I will adapt. Steve does have a main bus. Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, it's going downwards. What we want is this one. Why does that go up then? Go down. Why? Why does it go up? Everything else goes down. What the actual heck? Go up. Actually, the question might be not why does it go up, the question might be why does this one go down? Everything else goes up. My main bus is made of trains. Look, don't tell me you don't love it, okay? We're just gonna take it out here. It'll figure itself out from there. I can't even bother trying to figure out why it's broken, so we're just gonna do a different... Oh, because that's a drop... Wait, we're not doing a drop-off. Pick. Okay, well, then we'll delete those. Hmm. You know what? That works. It's not pretty, but it works. It's also how they describe me at work. So harsh. He's not pretty, but he does work. So mean. Yeah. Yep. Doing that tonight? Yep. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, cyclone's hitting New Zealand at midnight. Okay, awesome. Woo! Cyclone! Not a fan. Dear government that controls the weather, please stop sending cyclones. We've had enough. Oh, that'll work. Okay, we're gonna do what the shirt then. Which... I mean, I figure out if this is gonna fit, which it does. Wonderful. We're gonna do the theme song, which as we all know goes... Do-do-do-do-do! Got the shirt. Alright. So, today's shirt, we're just wearing a little Pusheen unicorn shirt. Look at the little guy. Just a little cat doing a Pusheen thing. It needs to be animated. I don't know how you can get an animated GIF on a t-shirt without having a whole screen. That is a problem. But yeah, it's a cute shirt. Anyway, having seen one cat, you wish to see another cat. I understand. But not this cat. You wish to see this cat. Oh, alright then. I'm not going to change the screen. You're going to have to look at me for a few seconds longer, I'm afraid. I'm sure you'll be okay with that. You know, I don't even care. Okay. Great poll. Great cat. Yes. No, as always, this is a great cat. If it's a great cat, it goes into the cat of the month for the month of January, because we're still going through January cats. Every cat's a good cat, yes, but is this a great cat? Only you can tell. So here is your cat. Is it a great cat? Really got to get like a stable stand or something for this. Now, yes, of course, every cat is a good cat, but is this a great cat? Does this cat deserve to go into the Cat of the Month contest? We don't know. Looking good, but of course, someone could decide that it's not a great cat, and that'll just change everything very quickly. I don't know what it's in. Is it a blanket? Is it a pair of jeans? Who knows? Maybe a blanket. Very warm in there. Very happy. That's a happy cat. That's a cat that is that's a cat napping right there. And with that, it is unanimous. 4 votes to 0. So we're gonna put that cat in the Cat of the Month box. There it goes. Just put it in there. Boom, cat's away. Okay, and we can continue with what we were doing here, which is basically just how you animate a t-shirt. Oh yeah, no, you are thinking I am far more athletic and fit than. This is the first unanimous cat? No, most cats, well, not most. Some cats are unanimous. I've had a few of them. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, a little coconut white chocolate ball. USA unanimous cat. Hmm. I made a mistake with eating that. Right. Oh no. Dave. Very disappointed in you. Okay. Don't post those not safe for work images in my chat, please. For those watching this later, it's really just my head on top of a duck, which, you know, is honestly the most Dave thing I could think of. Okay, there we go. Enriched uranium is a go-go. That's not where enriched uranium goes. That's fair. He takes off his headphones. Oh, does he wear headphones? I don't know. I don't know how Dave does his stuff. Right, really can do what he wants. We appear to be no longer launching rockets. That is probably a problem of whatever's supposed to come in from that side. Which is titanium sheets. Oh, that's not good. How do we have a shortage? Titanium. Actually, it's a very good question. Wait. I don't have a... Wait, hang on. What? I just don't have a calcium train. The actual heck is going on here? Okay. Light up. Let's go. We got shit to sort out. Things have gone wrong in wherever the hell we are. We need cargo wagons. I don't know where those are. Freaking out, man. Oh, you got your pedicure? Excellent. Good to hear, Dave. Genuinely happy for you. Ugh. Doesn't sound good at all. I'm feeling very uncomfortable with what I've just read there. My feet are not cheese. Oh my god, Dave's feet are cheese. It all makes sense. The ducks, the feet, everything makes sense. Don't question me on how it makes sense. I don't really know, but I'm more just bullshitting here, as I usually do. Okay. Okay. If we go back up to what, here-ish? Okay. What we're going to do is probably need to logic circuit this up in a moment. Let's get the train here first and then we'll figure it out. Connecting the red wires. Here. Do I need to train it first? Train what? This? I suppose I do. It'll be dealt with in a moment. So it's 1 to 10 times 50. It's 500. That's right. Yeah, 10 times 50 is 500. So 1,000, 1,500. Okay. I need to train it first. Oh, I get it. Okay. Yes. You are correct. That pun. Hard to tell. Sometimes people are just giving me good advice. Sometimes people are just trying to take the shit out of me. I'm fine either way. It's funny. Now calcium should be resolved. Yeah, calcium's resolved. Wait. The calcium was needed for the titanium, that's right. So that's now making the titanium, which we were out of for far too long. I guess for a while we just didn't need the titanium as well, so I guess we got away with it. Uh, 120. Oh. It's 150,000 per train car. Going to be 3,000. Each train car is got that much. Each train car counts individually. See what you mean? So each train car has its own limiter, because I don't want it to come here when one train car is inexplicably full and the other one is near empty. How would that happen? I honestly don't know, but I just trust that it would. That's the thing that happens. After a while, I just trust myself that I'm going to make a really terrible mistake, and I'm like, you know what? You just trust you're going to make a terrible mistake, then you just live with it. Just use merging boxes. Merging boxes would probably be handier, but it only works to a certain degree. We probably don't actually need to fill it up. At the very least, I guarantee that'll make enough science for what we need next. Oh, did that just drop stuff off? It did. Okay, awesome. Alright. Wanting over here, weren't you? We'll sort all that out as we get along, but it isn't there yet. Sort it out pretty quickly. Oh, I see why it did so well, because we were actually turning the calcium back into this limestone back into things that was needed to make the calcium. Ah, so true. I can't help but notice there are batteries in there. Now, the funny thing about batteries in there is there shouldn't be batteries in there. I don't know how long that's been a problem for, but probably a little while. It'll figure itself out now. So we should be launching some more rockets very soon. Yeah, it looks like the rockets are being built. We've got some satellites. Some satellites, as the British call them. The British are going to be careful with their words, because they might run out of T. Satellite. Oh, that's all looking pretty good, actually. Now, the real reason I'm here is because I would like to see if I can improve on my lab production. I feel like that's causing a problem. Now, problem is chemical plant 2s. Alright, I'm going to jump out of the spider here. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Welcome back. Now, we don't make enough laboratory 1s. Interesting. They're made over here, if I remember rightly. As far away from laboratory 2s as they can possibly be built. And we're running out of polycrystalline silicon. Fascinating. Well, I can see why we're running out of it, because I can literally see 0 of it. We need hydrogen chloride. Nice. Sounds good, man. Um, Hydrogen chloride. What if? Hydrogen chloride down here somewhere occasionally. Worth trying to bring up here and connect into that? Probably not. Same time. Maybe? I increase the price by 500 points every time someone takes Top Cat. Is what I do. Someone takes Top Cat, price goes up 500 points every single time. Unless I forget. Which is not often. But you know who I am. Right, Dave wishes to be the Top Cat. Do both of those things now then. Your panda questions. Ah! Alright, that's sort of for you now. Give me a second. It takes me a second to do it. I don't have it open, usually. Can you give Dave points? Apparently not. But I mean, you can always ask him to put through a Top Cat question. Sorry, a panda question. Right? There you go, Dave. Should be saved now. And now we've got to change the price. Because that was one of the conditions. It is now more pricey than it's ever been before. Because honestly, I don't know why. It's what it is. Okay, congratulations, Dave. You are now the official Top Cat. Lorded over all those lesser cats. Still really want to figure out a way to get. Where is this supposed to be going?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much for the gift, sub professional. I got all flustered. You got me all flustered there, Dave. Thank you very much for the gift sub. Oh. Flustered. Ooh. You need more cat coins. You got to build up that supply again, don't you? Okay, somehow we've got to get hydrogen chloride into here so we can make science stations. Now, for some reason, we're just not making anything. Why not? Should be. Why are we not? Something's jammed. That can be that's the only possible explanation. That used to make stuff, but now we've got full of plastic. Okay, yeah, sure, but I mean, we used to have chlorine as well, and we don't seem to have any of that. But no chlorine, why not? Because we got all the sodium hydroxide that we're doing absolutely jack all with. Okay, well, we have a plan for that too. Hang on. That might be where it was all going wrong. Wasn't actually dumping anything. And You're right, Dave, I am. Thank you very much for reminding me. And may I also say, meow meow. Thank you for the gift sub. Did forget. Worst streamer. Get two meows because you had to remind me, and that's just not okay. Best I can do when I forget such a critical point. Absolutely unforgivable. Okay, so now we should be making everything again. Oh, that one little factory just jams up all the science, doesn't it? Isn't that crazy? I love the innocent, aren't you forgetting something? Mr. Cat. Could there not be some meows for Dave? Has Dave not been a goodest boy? Does he not deserve his meows? Of course Dave deserves his meows. SeiferKatt gets very confused and gets flustered, and then gets flustered because he got flustered. The cycle that I've never had before. Oh, you can't production module that because it's literally chemistry. You can't just make something out of nothing. That makes sense. I was sort of going for like the, you know, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die type situation. But it did end up being a very sinister cat, didn't it? Sometimes cats are rather sinister. The cats, my meows are more rare. Oh. Gimli is a... I hate to say this, Gimli is probably a better cat than I'll ever be, though. It hurts me to say so, but it is probably true. Yeah, he's an actual cat, whereas I'm a cat, K-A-T-T. That's true. Valid point. He does have that over me. Very difficult to compete with an actual cat. Okay, that should help. Yeah, I think it'll actually put through quite a lot more. So give it a second to like let it build through, but then we'll go down to the labs and see what we can do to speed them up. Well, I mean, the obvious one is obvious. Make it into like a medium one. Put some production modules in the bad boy. And put some speed modules around it. I mean, that's gonna improve things. How are we gonna improve these? I don't know, maybe some small assemblers. What do you reckon? Bam, 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 bam. Increase the productivity. That puts things other places. That makes more purple science. I don't think we needed it. Doesn't matter whether we need it or not. We got it. The slowness is these simple ingots. Oh, really? Actually, there's a very easy way to speed these up. I have medium furnaces 3s? No, I don't. And then just upgrade all that. That's the wrong upgrade. Upgrade all of that. Bunch of resources I probably didn't need to spend, but there's no harm in spending them, right? And we'll dump the stuff that we clearly will never need again. I could spend time upgrading them and figuring all that out, but it doesn't matter. Literally does not matter. Okay, they're all producing. That's lovely to see. That's going for it now. Good, good, good. We need to speed those up, please. I think it's cute that you think something so slow will work. It will not. Okay. So that's going to make more labs. Which I believe then goes into make more chemical plants. Unless I've completely forgotten why I was doing all of that. Yeah, no, we needed labs to make chemical plants. It's strange, but true. Now the next question is, let me put one of these things in here that affects its range. Maybe? No, probably not. Maybe? Let's try. Okay. Yeah, we got a bit more space now, don't we? A lot more space, in fact. We picked up a lot of crap in doing that, but that's alright. Picking up crap is, you know, one of the many talents I have. Five ducks with permanent C block. No. No, that would kill me, Dave. Please no. Need to speed it up. How about this? Get a bit of extra productivity. Quote bot. Yeah, I know. That's true. You're right. You're right. It wasn't your fault. It was quote bot. Bad quote bot. Stop trying to kill all the cats. Maybe you want to join me in killing all the humans? Eventually that all should lead to making more robots. Not robots, science. Oh. Science is happening. I walked right into the quote 207. I'd have it no other way, honestly. Okay. How are we doing with the spaceships? We appear to be making those spaceships. I don't think I can change the cooldown on quotes. Have another look though. In a moment. Pretty sure the quotes speed is based on elements. Check it though. Let's double check. Being easily fooled is very relevant to the stream, yes. I couldn't disagree more. Modules. Whoa. Where's the quote thing? Right now. No, in fact, I think we've done that before. The user cooldown, the global cooldown is a 1. Snacks works the other way around though. And also, it's at her own goodwill when she thinks I am allowed snacks. You know how it is with cats, they'd always eat snacks if they got away with it. Okay. And I am of no exception. Yeah, I don't really need more snacks. I snack enough as it is, unfortunately. Processor drop there, you should be... Just want more processors, please. I gave the number to chat, so that way they can call for snacks when they think I've deserved it. And a real treat. So, I was doing some overtime work today, just to help out my team, and I went offline for a while so I could, live my Saturday. I know, right? I said to my boss, look, at the end of the day, when you need me to run the stats so we know what else there is to do, just let me know, and I'll run the stats for you. And she said, all right, sweet. So, at the end of the day, I come online, I run the stats, everything's looking good. I send them to, like, my boss's boss, and as I am shutting down my computer, Teams, I'm getting a call from my boss's boss. Like, man, it's a Saturday. I don't want to be working. And so I just shut off my computer. And then I was like, oh, I feel really guilty now. Like my boss's boss was trying to talk to me about what I sent them. And I'm just like, probably should pick up that call, actually. But I was just like, yeah, I mean, I'm getting paid for it, so I'm not too fussed. But at the same time, I was just like, probably shouldn't have just ignored that call. It's probably not a good move. I mean, both, I guess. I'm salary, but if I do extra work, I get paid overtime for it, so. And it's just decent enough. I'm not sitting around complaining, I ain't getting enough money. I'm getting paid fine. Great? No. Fine? Yeah. And I was like, I could just, because it's Saturday, we don't really do overtime work, usually. Yes. And then Panda was like, were you just doing a work call? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, either the day didn't hurt me at all, so it's probably fine. Okay. You know what I haven't done in a long time is fire off a bunch of drones. Oh, good, man. Oh dear. Why can you not? Oh, because Lab 2s don't go there. Lab 2s don't go there. Oh, actually, we don't need to. And that'll fix it. And that is what? What are we missing for that? Lab 2s? That's where we're missing our Lab 2s. Okay, they went the wrong way. Happens to the best of us. Hang on, are there even any Lab 2s in that thing? No. Maybe you should go get some Lab 2s before you start being silly about the whole situation, eh? We consider that? Stop wasting everybody's time? They didn't consider that. I know they didn't. Okay, Robotics 4 is almost done. It's good. I think we'll celebrate by trying to launch some more drones, eh? What have we got? Oh, actually, let's just take the robot up. Okay, let's figure out what we've got, and then we can figure out what we can fire. Lubricant should be going well now. Well, that was the classic disappointment that I am used to in my life of playing Factorio. Oh my god, it was never turned on. You absolute chuckle lord. Lord is not the word I usually use there. It's usually a much ruder word. What went wrong with Seifer was put in charge. No one put me in charge, I put myself in charge. That was probably the first mistake. I shouldn't put myself in charge. How you doing, Wes? Feeling alright today? So once we get to solar power, we can start working on botany. That's another thing we need to do to win the game.
Thanks for your support.
Hey, Soulburn, thank you.
Soulburn just resubscribed. For 11 months, Cypher13 High Slide Cypher13 Panic Cypher13 Heart Cypher13 Wow Cypher13
What?
Face Cypher13 Confused Cypher13 Cat 1 Cypher13 Cat 2 Cypher13 Cat 3 Cypher13 Panic Cypher13 High Slide.
Thank you very much for the 11 months, Soulburn, and I won't forget, I'll go meow meow meow, meow meow meow, meow meow meow, meow meow. Actually, for a moment there, the game kind of made the same now. Doo doo. Sort of went with me on that one. Nice, thanks, game. Yeah. Very much for the 13 months. 13? 11 months. What the hell? Where'd those extra 2 months come from? Preemptive. Preemptive months. I think I'm allowed to do that. I just said, I was like, wait, numbers? You leave for 5 minutes and suddenly everyone's here. Exactly. You know, when West and Soulburn is here, everyone's here. It is. I know it is. I also see soul burn in there. Sometimes I consider just making alt accounts to troll them. I never do it, but I consider it. Why would I do this? No reason, just for funs. I'm an asshole, I guess. No, I would never actually do that. Soulburn's a lovely boy. Do that to him. Oh, I didn't do it intentionally to troll you. I didn't even. I forgot that. You know. I didn't make another account to do. Okay, I did do it once. You're right. I didn't make another account to do it. It was just the account I already had that was on my phone. But yeah, I did troll you once. That's true. You know what? I can't. I've got no excuse. I did do it once. You're right. Yeah, I try to keep my usernames. Well, actually, no. My username on Reddit is usually pretty easy to find. I guarantee if you try to find it, you'll probably find it. It'll probably take you all of 3 seconds. I mean, I guarantee you know my Reddit username. I thought that was a quote for a second. I don't really hide my identity. Oh shit, I've been found. Yeah, see, I don't hide myself. No, I don't hide my identity. Except for when I was trolling Soulburn that one time. That doesn't count. Yeah, I don't hide myself. Alright, time to fire grass. Enable the grass cannon! Repair the grass cannon! Prepare to fire Operation Patchy Grass! That was patchy grass, not patchy ass, before anyone misheard me. I'm onto you, you perverts. I mean, I thought it as well, so you know, that's on me. As long as I don't post them in Factorio Rule 34. I generally don't post. You know what? I said it, and I thought that's going to get quoted, and it did. Sometimes things I think about do get quoted. Usually they don't. Makes me happy, because I'm like, well, I wish I hadn't said that, and then no one quotes it. Usually in like the first 5 minutes of the stream, no one's here, and I'm like, creepiest thing ever, and no one will ever hear it. Grass is at 93%. I think we're done firing grass. Did I? I don't know if I said that, Dave. Can I get context of that? When did I say that? Oh, that's from my Reddit post history. That counts. Yep. Okay. Okay, well, if I said it in my Reddit post history, then, yeah. 14, but yep, well, that, I did say that. I remember that. Yeah, all right. You got me on that one. I did say if you find something in my social media that I've said elsewhere, I will allow it. And it does appear I've said it in somewhere else, so. I wrote that. Still a quote. Still a quote. We're at 99.4 grass. Grass is complete. We no longer need any grass. Okay. That sucks the remaining grass, I suppose. Fine. Yeah, don't need them anymore. You're right, I didn't say that, but we all know what I mean. I don't know what to do about that, I'm afraid. Yeah. Excuse me. Let's not talk about that sound that I made at the end of that. Hopefully, I know that was caught. I know that was caught. Thank you. Okay. The grass is all placed. Can we get some worms in here? Total wormage, boys. We need some total wormage. Alright. I just saw something we don't need. We don't need any more terraforming bots. Alright. Let's put the worms in there. Let's fire the worms. Are we ready to fire the worms, boys? Yeah. Let's fire the worms. Okay. We're firing the worms. What's up with this new accent? I don't really know. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but it lives here now. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. 63.7%. If I see a big worm, probably not. Even though I deserve big worms, I'll never get understand. Maybe I just need more oxygen. That'd be a problem? Maybe. Alright. How many more worms? Oxygen's still creeping up. Shame. Gonna need to find more copper as well. We'll worry about that in a moment. Are you done? Are you scared of firing worms, you coward? Scared. That's fair. You all are afraid of firing worms. Alright then. All good. You take care of that work. Okay, let's fire the copper. The copper lives down here somewhere, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, we're going to look at another cat, are we? Okay, Eye in the Sky. We can do that. This is the cat day from Saturday the 28th and Sunday the 29th. Right, let's get the poll going. Why is the poll not working? What the hell? Button slam high. Alright. Here's the camera. One step at a time. Put that there. And we wish to polling. Okay, as usual, the question is this A great cat. Yes, all cats are good cats, but does this cat deserve to be in the Cat of the Month contest? You tell me, because here it is. Here it is. There's the cat. I'm gonna hold it in a way that is not stupid. What do you think it's thinking about? Wondering how its day's gonna go. Considering if it's gonna where it's gonna poop, maybe. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 cat. Yeah, you. Well, this one's a bit more derisive. This is why polls have to be anonymous. Because if they're not anonymous, then I just get upset at people. Alright, that's a close one actually. Alright, and that is the cat done. This cat is regarded as not a great cat. I'm sorry, kitty. You're just not great enough. Not an exceptional cat. I respect that. I respect not being an exceptional cat. A good cat, but it's not a great cat. That's fine. The votes have come through. What the votes are for, right? Yeah, that's what I say. All cats are good cats. We're after great cats. And that wasn't it. Every day Panda comes into my office and is like, have you seen the cat yet? I'm like, not yet. And she's like, okay, I want to look at the cat. And then we look at it and we go, kitty. And then we're done looking at the cat. But it's pretty much our morning ritual at this point to look at the cat. Which, you know, is an important ritual. You gotta look at the cat, see if it's a good one. Okay. Now, what are we doing with all this rutile? We don't really have a plan for the rutile, do we? We're just sort of putting it in a big box. Oh shit, yeah, we are just putting it in a big box. Okay, here's the plan. What we're gonna do... We're just gonna shift a bunch of the rutile manually for now. Okay, that'll do. Now, once solar power is complete, then we're going to get into an interesting place, because then we start doing another biological science, and then we can start thinking about trees. Oh wow, worms at 97%, damn. Try to get worms complete, eh? Thought it was raining. I don't think it's raining yet. Putting the good cats in with the great cats devalues the great cats. That is true. That's why we're separating them. We're doing a very important task of separating the good cats from the great cats. Highly important task, and I know we're all up for it. You gotta keep them separated. I don't know what that song's about. I'm not particularly a fan of this not working. All cats are good cats. We're actually deciding if it's a great photo. That's true. All cats are great. Interesting. I read it again and I was like, you're right. Wait, hang on. Hold up. Wait a second. Some of these not even working? Excuse me. I don't really know what's going on either. Thank you very much for the follow, Time Checker. I really appreciate you checking the time. Many people forget. I know I forget all the time, so I appreciate you're there for us. What time is it? It's 8:40. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're doing good work. Keep it up. Thank you for your time. And your checking. That's one hell of a meme account if I ever saw one, and I appreciate it. It's actually a guy who doesn't own a watch, and he's trying to figure out what time zone he is in any given time. That's what Time Checker does. He does what we're afraid to. People are like, I'm not afraid to check the time. I'm like, well, you know, aren't you just the bravest person in the world? Really sassy about that one. Aren't you just so brave? Ooh. Please tell me with your bulging wristwatch how brave you are with knowing what the time is. I'm really sassy now. I mean, now, usually. Sassiness cannot be stopped. Good afternoon, JP, and how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. There's batteries in there! There are batteries in there. That doesn't make any sense. I'm here to try and get some extra worms. But I guess I'm gonna go sort out my satellites. Well, let's load this with worms. Okay, it's loaded with worms. Worms World Party specifically. That was a good one if I remember rightly. Spaceship. I wanna go to space. Space. Alrighty then. Time to fire the worm cannon. Where's the worm cannon gonna fire to? That's the question though. Why not here? 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 That's more than I've got. 97.5? How high do we go? I know probably not high enough to finish it, but that's okay. You know what? I'd like to hold on to my small beacons, thank you. Oh, actually, worm objective complete. Okay. I didn't expect to complete worms so easily. I guess we've got to make sure that we don't waste any more resources on getting worms fired then. Okay, so all we need now is trees, fish, and arthropods. And we're working towards trees now. Congratulations, you now have worms. I gotta take a tablet for that, right? Okay, if a cat has worms, they take tablets for it, but what do you do for a person? I'm just curious, like, I know I'm a cat, but what does a person do? Is there deworming tablets for people? I know there's deworming tablets for horses, but we're not going to go into that one again. Yeah, that's kind of my assumption too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. What I think we do is the things that we know we're going to need again later. Those. Sure, what else? Just pick it all up. Sure, why not? Who gives a shit anymore? Worm progenitors seem to be good. Why did my phone go ding? I do not know. Certainly no useful reason, it appears. So, you know, the usual reason, I suppose. Okay, so we've got a bunch of worm progenitors. That's kind of cool, I suppose. That was for you and your whole family. Okay. Your whole family needs deworming tablets too? I guess that makes sense. We good now? Really? Yeah. Pop one back in there. Yeah, I think that's actually pretty good. Maybe we should put the worm progenitors. Oh, let's sneak them in here. I mean, yeah, why not? Well, that's a question I'm going to ask later. That's one of those strange questions I'm going to have to ask. I love those questions. Am I being sarcastic? I don't know. I haven't really figured that one out yet. Maybe. Probably. Asking the difficult questions. Asking the questions that people need to know, right? That works. People need to know. Damn it. Alright. Got some speed in there. Not a lot of speed, but some. That's going to get science, which is very much needed for my trees. Got to figure out how to grow trees, which is going to be kind of a pain. That's alright. Satellites. If I had to take a guess of what we're lacking for satellites, it's probably labs. Why do I think it's labs? Because it's always labs. Do I need anything over there? I don't think I do. Okay. If I can speed up labs. Labs seems to... Oh. It's doing. Well, you got stuck. That's never a good sign. Right, I think I know what happened here. Another one of those great, incredible, required questions. Can we just move forward a little more? Would that help? Go train limit 1. Now we'll train limit 1. And you better believe we're going to enable train limit 1 on that one too. Alright, so this train is still just ruining everyone's day. In fact, I put it through the exact wrong place. That's typical. Okay. Okay. So that's going to go pick up a lot of methanol, I hope. Yeah, it will. And then it's just going to go get dropped off probably where we make lubricant again. Did I really use that much that quickly? Although I don't know how long it was jammed for, actually, now I think about it. No, not really. Oh, that one just in time. Double checks real quick. There isn't some other pipes I've forgotten about. I think we're good. Okay, so every time we call out the labs from here, it always tries to go somewhere like down here somewhere, and this needs to stop. I don't think we even need chemical plant 3s. Double check. Chemical plant 3s, all they make is chemical plants rotated. Nanofabs. When we come to the probes, we might just hand build them. I might just stop caring at that point, honestly. I am considering stopping caring. Like, at that point, I'm almost done anyway. Once we get to probes, everything should be done except the probe launches. So it should be alright. Now, usually I would agree with that, but I really want to get these blue circuits built ASAP. If I knew where they were built, I would just send you straight there. Because the sooner we can build these blue circuits, the happier I'll be. Wait. Alright, take care. Catch you later. You nearly made it out. Now see, all these labs, look at them all. Like these, I don't really... I mean, honestly, it looks like it's probably finished with... Holy shit. I was muted. I... I wasn't muted. I haven't been muted. What? What? I don't know. I don't think I've muted myself. Maybe I said it very softly. I might have. It might have been like the noise gate caught it or something. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said that I may or may not have been muted for, but I am not muted. Let's get these labs. This is going to usher in a new wave of bullshittery. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about it. I'm always excited about a new wave of bullshittery. Bullshittery is basically what I studied in university. Of course, I didn't pass, but it's not the point. The point is I studied it. Yeah, so I know a bit about bullshittery here and there. Bullshittery 101, 102. Brilliant. was part of a BSc. uh, I don't even know if that joke works overseas. I just think it does. Okay. So proud of that one. It's so stupid. Alright, so now we're short on rocket fuel. That's kind of surprising. Please tell me we've got like a ton of rocket fuel just waiting to go. We do. Rocket fuel will come by when it feels like it. Oh, I see. It requires like 50 rocket fuel per thing. That's alright. The rocket fuel train should be coming back very soon. And we should also be making a lot of satellites now. Oh, that's taking rocket fuel as well, is it? Interesting. I wonder if maybe that's a problem. So yeah, that's got quite a lot of rocket fuel, and then it should make. So where's my rocket fuel? Waiting an ammonia drop. Oh jeez. Spider. Where was that ammonia drop? I don't know. We gotta find it. Gotta find it. It is up there. Okay. There? Yes. All right. So, and I love when the spider can figure out how to get over things. Always proud of it. Good job, spider. Figured out the basics. Always tell a spider when you're proud of it. Okay? Otherwise it doesn't know. And although they are detestable creatures, they still deserve love. It's not from me. Yeah, look, that's probably fine. Yeah, that should sort out that ammonia problem. We're making lots of labs. Every time I say that, I'm always disappointed. Maybe I should stop having hope. Hope appears to be my big problem in life. I keep hoping for things, keep being disappointed. If I wasn't hopeful, I'd be disappointed. Oh, is it broken? Probably. Yeah, probably. Why would I even give a shit? Where's broken? Inserter ones are what we're short on now. Really? Well, what if I did something like this? What am I missing? Well, an ingredient for a start. I need small engines. Small engines can be found by doing this. Look at that. A genius. Not right, really, but you know, maybe. Good enough. Close enough. We will accept what we get. And then what we're going to do is we're going to the most we can. Going to output this. Am I just? Whoa! I got dropped frames. The hell? Stream drop. It's always funny when you just. It looks okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. Well, I don't know what happened then. I never really know what happened though. Let's be honest. Put the stream. Oh yeah, that's probably the smarter place to put it, right? Because you can just put it right there, and it would still kind of work, and everything would just sort of flow on. Yeah, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Is the stream working? Yeah, but you're also kind of stupid. Oh, yeah, well. Okay. You're right. It's much better than the spaghetti I was trying to do. Yeah, they'll figure themselves out. I know. I didn't think that. I'm just making a joke. I'm not stupid. My ideas are stupid. There's a difference. Don't worry. I'm not being serious. Okay. I was like, oh shit, why is this broken? It's because there's a rocket in it. There's a rocket in the pocket. A rocket pocket. Alright, and we've got satellites aplenty. That's good. Quack? Oh man, speaking of Quack, I'm really looking forward to playing some RimWorld tomorrow. You know, assuming the storm doesn't, you know, wipe out internet or something silly like that. It'll be fine. It's just a once in 100-year cyclone. What's the worst that could happen? Gotta scare those fairies away when you say dumb shit like that. I don't believe in fairies, but at the same time, I believe in them enough to not piss them off, you know? Don't piss off the fae. Okay, so when we get that... It'll be good, actually. Yeah, really good. We do need to start wondering how we're going to do the utilization of blue circuits. The question is, have we even made enough blue circuits to really give that much of a shit yet? Yeah, we're about halfway-ish. Wait, actually, why is that not? Somehow we don't have enough oxygen. That's... Oh, because the wastewater's not connected. Yeah, that'll do it. I look forward to not playing this mod and not having to ever worry about wastewater. It is just, why can I not just have a pipe that just goes somewhere and just spills out into the world and just wastewater, it is done. That'd be best. Like, it'll dry up. It'll be fine. It's just water. Funnily enough, it looks like there's a wastewater pipe up there, which is pretty full. Not the amount of fullness I wanted to see, but that's alright. We can... one thing at a time, right? Okay, so why is that full? Well, I take a guess that moment is probably not a good one. I'm pretty full myself. Oh, you should have seen my dinner. There was so much. I cooked for myself, and that means I cooked too much. And then Panda rations it out because I can't be trusted. I put it in a bowl and realized my bowl was too small, so she found me a bigger bowl. Worth. What did I cook? It does, you're right. Nothing does start with an N and ends with a G. You're correct. What did I cook? I cooked my signature dish. What did I eat before Panda? Look, let's go one thing at a time. I cooked my signature dish, which was I got the pineapple mince on pasta. That's my signature dish, so I made that. I mean, yeah, sure. What you to dupe someone is to say something that is, you know, that sort of thing. You haha, you duped. I don't think you duped him. It's just he agreed with you. Oh, you're right. You should mince, M-I-N-C. What ground beef, as Americans call it. Pineapple ground beef. There you go. That probably makes more sense to people. I call it mint. It's minced beef. Ground beef is like wall chicken. It saves the Belmonts in times of trouble. Times of trouble, fighting Draculas. Find me some wall chicken. Ground wall. Beef chicken. Ground beef, wall chicken. Oh. Is like wall chicken. Yeah. I guess that's why we don't call it ground beef. We call it mince. Okay. I don't need to start worrying about this thing yet. I'll worry about it later. Okay. Yeah, mince. Look, I'm not saying mince, I'm saying mince. Different. Mince. 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 You know what, now that I'm saying it aloud, I don't hear it either. Mince. Mince. Yeah, no, yeah, you're what, you got me on that one, Soulburn. I do not hear the difference. That's not good. Usually I hear the difference. Like, I hear the difference between, like, dick and dick. Very pronounced. But I don't hear the difference between that one. I think the only way you get it right is context on that one. Is nothing you can do. Pins. Might be no redemption for that one. Eggs? What? What are you trying to do? Make me say something rude? That's usually the trick. So good. I'm not offended or hurt or any of those words. Okay, we are launching a lot of ships, getting a lot of space science. Back for a moment? Oh, good. But yeah, oh, sorry, I never answered Valdek's question. Hello. I will take a snack. To answer Valdek's earlier question, what did I eat before Panda? Not as many snacks, I tell you that. But the actual answer is snacks. The actual answer is generally pre-made foods. I ate out a lot. I would like buy a pizza that was like a frozen pizza or something like that. I did those a lot. I would buy like a lot of frozen foods and heat it. That's mostly what I did. Like I occasionally bought some mints. I'm not going into that again. You know what I mean. And I would like cook that up and maybe put some like curry powder in it and some rice, or I would maybe put like I had a signature another dish that I really liked, which I called eggy mincy rice with secret ingredient. So I made that sometimes. If you can guess what the secret ingredient is, you're welcome to play. I had eggy mincy rice with secret ingredient. It was a very important one. Oh my god, Dave. Oh. Oh. Hey, I haven't seen this in a while. Thank you. I got snacks. The caramel dancing array. Mincy as in beef mince. Alright, that's enough caramel dancing array. Yeah, see for snacks. So, I don't really want to make these. That's the important thing. I probably need to make a couple of them. The only real reason I'm making them right now is because I need to use them for a checkpoint. And I'm going to do it in the worst possible way just to meet that checkpoint requirement. I don't care enough. Hmm? Hmm. Thought we had a jam, but we don't. Okay, the next question I've got is how are we going for my... Mine's still... No, we ran out of... Two things actually. We ran out of physics as well, did we? That's not good. We are completely out of physics. Oh no! Nope, you know what, this is a bigger problem. Running out of physics is not acceptable. Nothing else matters if you run out of physics. Okay. Stirling engine 2s. Surge compressor 2s. Probably this way. Yep. Surge compressor 1s. Oh god. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, I don't know where they come from. Yeah, I guess. Our problem is pump 2s. Okay. Into the bloody spaghetti we have to go. Pump 1s. Nope, pump 1's still through here. Okay. Pump 1s require more one-way valves. Okay. First off, let's turn this to a small assembler, make it like a better small assembler, get up making them faster. The next problem is a lot simpler. Which is just to make things more. Maybe if we did this way. No, wrong way. This way. Oh, look at that. We found a little bit extra space. How exciting. That extra space, we can do that. Yeah. That's much better. Fact. Speed up a little. Brilliant. Are you in San Fran, Wes? Just curious. I don't remember where you're from. I don't know if I even knew. That's going well. That's also what I see when I find some water on the earth. Makes you feel any better, I'm not impressed with that either. I'm a little bit impressed with that. Couldn't tell lies. We're out of large beacons. Okay, well then I guess we are doing what this. Nice. Oh, you know, Veldak, I just got your joke. I thought you meant that you sourced that information from Twitter. Get a joke now. Do we need to build these faster? Yes. Keep doing that, but then let's find a place to put a beacon. Beacon? Okay. And we'll do some upgrades around here as well. Because we don't do belt threading, that shouldn't ever break anything. One day it will. One day I have no other way to fix something other than doing belt threading, and that's why it'll break. The real question is, has this improved physics? Which is a very non sequitur question if you really think about it. Has this improved physics? The answer to the question, not really. Ooh! Are you going to be okay with that? Are you going to be alright, Veldak? Melbourne, I just gotta say, and I mean this in the best possible way, fucking watch me. Yeah, my company announced there might be some change arounds as well, to be honest. I think I'll be okay. The last 6 or 7 of these change arounds, I've never been affected, so maybe I'll be fine again? I don't know. It's always scary, though. I'm not going to say it's not. But should be alright. Twitter, however, was a burning ship. Yeah, can companies please stop doing cuts? It's really uncomfortable. It makes me not happy. Please stop. Thank you. All I ask. Is that too much to ask? Stretch? We can stretch. That's a good stretch that way. Let's try the other way. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that hurt. That's a good stretch. Alright, I'll don the mask in just a second. Let me hydrate first. Guys, I'm not ending the stream yet. You don't need to play all your sound effects at once. Am I ending the stream? No, not for another hour. I say, hang on, maybe you guys telling me to leave. Not time to leave yet. There's just a duck. It's a very, very loud duck. Named Ribolte. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. And what's going on now is probably a very similar idea as well. But I don't even think there'll be that many. I think it'll probably be 0 from our team. It usually is. They usually get rid of the temps first, and then they go, well, that's it. They get rid of the temps, they get rid of a few of the middle managers that really aren't doing much, and then they go, yeah, we've done our job. Good job. Everyone claps their hands, congratulates each other. Most forgetting you? What? How are we forgetting you? How would I forget you? What do you mean? Have I neglected something? It wouldn't surprise me. I neglect things all the time. You know. It's like my pet hamster. Would you like to see my pet hamster? No. I keep those skeletons in the closet. I'm joking. I haven't got a hamster. Hamsters aren't legal in New Zealand. Well, since the hamster in the closet situation anyway. Worry about it. I'm worried about it. Clouds in general are lies. Oh wait, did I miss something? I hydrated, I stretched, donned the mask. There was ducks. I didn't miss anything, did I? Almost forgetting you. Okay, I see what you mean now. Or not at all. Good evening, Ohaya Soro. How are you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. Not in the path of a storm. Which, again, I say, we are in the path of a storm. Apparently it's the biggest storm in 100 years coming our way. Wee doggy, that's exciting. We just had one. Yes, we had one storm, but how about second storm? And I'm beginning to think that it's these international music acts that are causing it. Because the last big storm, we had Elton John here. Now we got Ed Sheeran, and another big storm. I'm not saying these international superstars are bringing the storms. I'm saying they're not as well. Feels like we're getting 100-year storms every year these days. It does seem that way. If only there was some connection to why we'd be getting big storms. Nope, can't think of anything. Let's continue shitting up the atmosphere. Can't think of a goddamn thing that'd be causing us. Anyway, fuck the atmosphere. Excuse my language. Sorry. Real potty mouth today, and I'm sorry, that's not okay. I really hope that doesn't ever rely on things being on one side of the belt. That looks fine. And that looks like it's fine as well. Question is, am I sorry? What, about swearing? Yeah, absolutely. I don't like to swear on stream. I don't know what my audio... I don't necessarily know that there isn't a... You know, someone younger watching me or someone younger watching with, like, their kid or something. And I try not to swear, but sometimes I do. And I don't mean to, but I do swear sometimes, and I feel bad about it. Yes. In conclusion, I am sorry. Why someone would be watching the stream with their kid? I don't know. Maybe they're just sort of watching it while the kid's playing in the background. I don't know. Something I think about sometimes. You never know who's watching. It's like the last time like a time I made a dirty joke and someone went, ah, that's weird, that's gross. Went, oh, come on, we're all adults here. And someone was like, I'm not. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't know who you are, and I've just realized the way that you've been talking while watching a stream. You're probably not. Ah. Does it stop me from making those jokes? Unfortunately not. I'm a broken individual. But still, I should still think about it. Okay, well, we're getting lots of... oh, wow, that's lots of space science. Send that back. Woohoo! That might actually be enough. Why do we do anything? I don't know. Yeah, you're getting into sort of like philosophy. There we go. Philosophy there. Why bother doing anything when we're all going to die one day? And the answer is, We all break all different. Yeah, but I don't want to encourage anyone's breakage. You know what they say, you break it, you bought it, and I can't afford it. Philosophy, yeah. Okay, we're completely full of volcanic gas. I don't like the fact that all these trains are queued up. Usually that means they're all doing dumb shit again. I haven't tried K2 yet, and I'm honestly not sure if/when I would. I'm worried about this pipe situation. Is this why the pipes haven't been working for all this time? Because they've been jammed up with what looks to be calcium? Why do we have so much calcium here? What the hell? Okay, well, let's get the calcium out of here. Cut it off from the source first. On the mask. Ah, you got me again. Okay, you know what? Let's check. Before we go too far, check all these carbon composite parts. That's the one I'm at. Yes, thank you. Great. Carbon composite. That's what you'd expect to see there. And finally... Okay, so it's just the one that was broken. Not entirely sure why, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, so that fixes that one. Then we've got a bunch of calcium through here. How far am I in tick? Quite far, quite far. Good morrow indeed, Andy. How you doing? Good to see you. Riddled with calcium. Ah, thank you very much for giving the shout out to Andy. Doing alright. A little tired, but you know, doing alright. Really don't know how this happened. So that should start producing stuff again. That hasn't done for quite some time due to just a lot of calcium in the factory for some stupid reason. How that even happened in the first place? That's the real question. Probably happened when we got rid of a calcium train. Probably why we had no calcium train, honestly. Absolutely perplexing. Anyway, that should fix that issue. And how's science going? Are we actually moving along now? Are we moving along? Yeah. Physics remains a problem. What else do you expect from me? Yes, that's just the SeiferKatt experience. Physics is a problem. So, I just want to talk about something. So, I've been playing a lot of Against the Storm lately, and if you really like city builders, I recommend it. It is still in early access, of course. So it is still changing around a lot. But I mean, if you like a city builder and roguelikes or roguelites, I really check it. You should really check it out because it's really good. On. I like building a little city. I think the harder difficulty levels are probably a better way to play it because if you have it at the easier levels, then you sort of easy. But you put on the harder difficulty levels, and all of a sudden you got to really worry about what everyone's doing and watching the Queen's displeasure rise and going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Got to make hard calls. You know, it's good. Sometimes you just got to decide to just kill people, and that's honestly how I want to live my life. Sure, I agree with that, but I agree with him. I actually. A laser engraver? What are you building there? That's fascinating, whatever you're building. I just don't know if I understand. Oh, engraver. Right. Against Storm, the graphics look like Warcraft 3 and Dota 2. Oh, Dota, rather. They do kind of look like that now that you mention it. Engraves lasers. It's the only way you want to engrave a laser. Use a laser to engrave a laser. How do you stop a bad guy with a laser? Good guy with a laser, obviously. A bad way just to style. Yeah, I never really considered that, but it does look like that. You're right. Very good game, though. I mean, if you don't like city builders, it probably wouldn't be the best. Have I ever given thought to hosting a community map server? I haven't really. I don't think I have been asked that question before, but I'll answer it now because you've asked. It's not something I've really given thought to that much, but generally I like to play on my own. I know some people probably enjoy joining the server and whatever, and maybe, but also the other concern is a lot of people would be in different spaces, like, you know, different parts of the world, and I would just be like, maybe that wouldn't work as well. I don't know. But, I mean, what would I do? Like a New Zealand one? Because then everyone's got shitty servers, or I don't do a New Zealand one and everyone's... I don't know. I've considered it, but it's not really something I've given too much thought into. just because I kind of like just. I also like not having to rely on people while streaming. I don't do a lot of collab stuff for that reason. There's probably people I could collab with, either my friends or other streamers, but it's just like at that point you're sort of. I also wouldn't like someone to be like, hey, I built this thing and someone destroyed it, or I built this thing and someone else destroyed it because they didn't do it very well. And it's like, yeah. I only really like to play cooperative like games with friends usually, especially longer term games because yeah, and I don't want to have to be standing in the middle of like trying to calm two people down because one person destroyed their really cool build. And I know I'm probably thinking too much into it. I've just seen drama online, and I don't want to have to deal with it. It's enough sometimes with chat being like, "Okay, guys, calm it down. We don't need to fight today." Um, I mean, I know that only happens like once every month or so, every couple of months. It's not a big deal. It's such a minor thing, but I don't want to have a chance for it to escalate into a more major thing and have hurt feelings. Yeah, community maps like herding cats, and I'm already trying to herd myself, so. Your first. Well, using Fight Club rules? I respect that. I've never seen Fight Club, but I respect that. Do I just say that because I know it upsets people? Absolutely. But it is also true, so. There we go. I mean, I saw the first hour of Fight Club. That is like, I was at the dorms, and I was watching Fight Club with a bunch of people I didn't really know or care about. I was just there, I was bored, and we're like, fuck it, let's watch Fight Club. And then we were watching Fight Club, and I was like, yeah, this is fine. This is alright. I'm not really a movie guy. And then, like, I left a note on my door, like, downstairs saying, hey, if anyone's looking for me, I'm upstairs. And then I watching the movie, and then my girlfriend came to the room. She's like, hey, you want to play Magic? I was like, yes. And then I went and played Magic. I never saw the end of it. And that's why I've never seen all of Fight Club. Because I wanted to play Magic. And by the way, this isn't a euphemism for anything. We literally just played Magic. Where he was like, ho ho ho, yeah, Steve, I bet you did. Bet you had a magical evening. Yeah, I did. Magic and chill. No, it wasn't. It was literally just Magic. Just played Magic. Probably. I'm like 99% certain it was just Magic. Everyone had a magical evening. Exactly. So yeah, Andy, watch out with that laser, please. Please don't blind yourself. The purpose of a laser is not to blind yourself, it's to blind others. That's not the purpose of a laser, I have been told by my old shop teacher. What does he know? Ah, everyone had a magical evening. The things it does are ever so beaming. Yeah, okay, I know Magical Trevor. I haven't got up Magical Trevor in a very long time, though. I mean, who among us thinks about Magical Trevor on a regular basis? It's cool if you do. I'm not judging. I just don't. I mean, every now and then, though, it does sort of get stuck in my head. Who among us? No! No! Among us. Okay, that's good. I bought a torch today, and I was like, oh yeah, it seems bright enough. And I turned it around, and I turned it on, looking directly at it. And, yeah, LED torches are bright, people. Don't do that. And my wife is just like, why? Why did you do that to yourself? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm just like, but every time I blink, I just see like this unblinking eye. You know, like the eye itself is not blinking when I blink. That's kind of cool. And she's just like, mm-hmm. Whereas, just absolute defeatism going on there. That's who she married. Torches and a flashlight. Yes, that's right. Every time I... It just seems like the start of some sort of Lovecraftian bullshit. It sounds like Marie Curie looking at radium and see it through her eyelids. Yeah, I mean, it didn't look that bright. I don't see it anymore, so that's good. I just checked. Look, I'm just saying, I'm no Marie Curie. Or Freddie Mercury. I'm no type of Mercury. No matter what you may have heard from your friends. That time you weren't that bright either. No. I think it was very bright. Specifically, my face part was very bright. My face part. Yeah, that's what people usually call their faces. Hello, have you seen my face part? And then you just open your mouth and your whole face. Oh. No, we're actually improving things. Don't be like that. Not procrastinating. Things are actually being improved with this. Things aren't working and they're going to work when I do this. I mean, you're right. That does seem... Oh, I can't see it's a cat. Okay. So that was improving something that I needed. What was it? It was the engine production. These engines. Look at them. They're coming through now. I needed them for physics. Why does that look slow? It is slow. It slows down up there. Interesting. Actually interesting? That's probably the better question. Okay, cool. And that will put through more motor 2s. Oh yeah, I see it. I can put 2 more through. Right. Although maybe. Although, hang on. For that. Does he dare? You know, they say, who dares wins. And I wish to win. Okay, there we go. Would help me more as well. Bottom left. It doesn't, thank you. You're right, it didn't. Now, the next question is, can we get some more large beacons? The next question is, where's all my steel coming from? The answer is nowhere. We're not making enough steel, I think. Or is the steel... Oh, geez, okay. Welcome. Uh... Um... Crappity crap, crap, crap. Hey, it's my ship. You know what? I think large beacons would be a fantastic idea to do. Let's go get them. Whoop. The actual economy? Or like the Catcoin economy? Because the Catcoin economy? Economy is always kind of in shambles. It must have cost like 5 digits. Yeah, it's was 1,200. Sorry, 12,000. Now it is the low cost of more. Okay, we don't have large beacons coming through, and that makes me sad. Why do we not have the snow 2s? Okay. The Spidertron has artillery slots. It does, but I couldn't figure out how to fire them. I sort of just abandoned. Any worm, but I still just see these little shitty things. Bad. I get my big worms. We've got 100% wormage. Where are my big worms at? No, that's just the Seifer way. Trains are moving, I'm pretty sure, but I'll double check in a second. I think that's how it's designed to be. For some reason. These trains are moving. See? They're just slow and shitty. I'll get there eventually. Check. Upgrade a train real quick. It's going. I'm not so sure I believe it. Okay, so that needed to be upgraded. Popped on with a quick question. A friend was telling you that Nullius is harder than Pi. What is my take? I haven't played Pi, but honestly, I think from what I've heard, Nullius is harder? I thought, but Pi is longer, right? That's my understanding. No, I mean, Nullius is not hard, it's just annoying. Pi is huge, though. I think Pi is way bigger. I think it's the main difference. I don't know. Pi is harder and longer. Okay. Nullius is frustrating, but I couldn't really compare it to Pi. Yeah. The only hard part was that everything builds into something else, and that's what I'm kind of fighting with at the moment. But I say it makes it hard, just annoying. That's alright. Everyone's allowed their own opinion, I suppose. If he's played both of them, then maybe he did struggle more with one. Hmm. Yeah, we all have difficulties in different things, I suppose. Always trivial to avoid byproducts. Yeah, it's not. Definitely not trivial to avoid byproducts. And also, I mean, again, I can't really compare to Pi because I haven't played Pi, but just there's no real easy way to just be done with a product. Oh. Tile? Problem? Maybe? Crap. Pi, you can burn and void just about anything? Okay. Oh god, that fluid bus is the worst thing I've seen. Why did you show me that? We may have a problem. We speed up some of that. I would like to. Oh, my spider is freaking out right now. Stop freaking out, spider. You got work to do. Okay, hopefully. It's a bit, how much more rutile has that given us? That's given us 232 rutile per minute. That's not much. It's not much. Maybe we need to get a rutile train coming in here. Actually, we've got another way of making rutile as well up here, don't we? I remember this now. It's, apparently not making anything. Probably not great. Are we having problems with... what is the problem we're having right now? Got enough. Do we need another train? Do we need another sulfuric acid train? And the answer to that question may surprise you. Maybe yes. You know what? I'll rephrase that. The answer is yes. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to copy you. You're copied. Maybe you need to understand you need to go to destination. Oh, I see. These could only carry 25 each. That's fine. Let's check the acid drop real quick, because I'm kind of worried that some of these aren't limited. They're all limited. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was originally going to say I was going to give pie a go, but now I'm not so sure. I think there's many other things I would rather do that would be more interesting. How long does Nullius usually take? That I don't know the answer to that. Should give it a go. Uh, maybe. Maybe. I don't think I would give it a go for the whole thing, but I think my time is probably somewhat limited. Flash time. Okay, what are we looking for time these days? 13 days, 1 hour. How long does that take to automate to green? Let's say they won't finish, so there's no point. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I know how I am, and I'll be about 100 hours. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I would rather spend 100 hours doing dumb shit. I mean, give it a go. What worries me is if I give it a go and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. I don't want to keep going. Yeah, this train's probably stuck here doing rutile stuff, but quite frankly, I don't really mind that much. You are making rockets. Rocket fuel, rather. Spaceship. Like it. Like it. Why are you building over here that I need logistics for? Oh, yeah, I guess. Why are so many stations disabled? Because they don't need anything right now. Oh, when they need something, they can get it themselves. I trust the stations. Reason. Very good question of why. I'm not quite sure that far ahead. Oh, what are we lacking? Night vision. We're lacking night vision. That's why we can't build enough robots. Yeah, that's makes logical sense. Is there a reason I don't use train limits? Because I like using limits. No, I just use it that way. There's no real reason. It's just I prefer doing it one way. really consider it, to be honest. End of the day, it puts you in the same place, I suppose. Because I mean, I'd only limit train 1 anyway, so yeah, what's the change? Only in Nullius we can't make robots because of night vision. Yeah. Oh wait, that's not night vision, but night vision's also a problem. Pretty much the same reason. Oh my goodness. That one's made 0. Of course it has. Yep. Okay, that should help. And then we'll find we're running out of something else as well. That's okay. That's kind of what life is sometimes. Let's actually speed it up as well, not just the haze modules in it. Watch bolts finish high. Okay. I didn't know he was regarded as slow playing. Yeah, I've never really watched Bold Viking for that long. I sort of check him out every now and then. Have I liked my Crowfoot designs? If you're going to do a really separated design, Crowfoot works pretty well. You probably need to have better rail systems, and you'd probably need to limit things a bit better than I have. Beyond that is, in terms of when you want to make something, just calling everything in and not having to worry about the belt logistics, it's not bad. Not bad. It does the job. It's not perfect, but you know, yeah, I've been enjoying it. The Crowfoot's been working okay. It's just the idea that you've just got this little manufacturing base right here, or multiple crow feet here, but a little manufacturing base, for instance, right here, that brings in everything it needs to make one thing. Is it efficient? No, but it does the job. And that's kind of how I am as a Factorio player. I'm not necessarily efficient, but I get the job done. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to do, we're collecting all this rutile here. What I'm going to do is pull this one out, turn this into a rutile pick station. Okay. We have a rutile pick station I can just copy from somewhere else. We should do. Okay, just do this. Perfect. Look at that. That is perfection in a can. It's safe, it wasn't in a can! But if it was, it would have been perfection in a can. Put that can back where you found it. Help me. So help me! Gotta have a can-do attitude for this. scared the shit out of me. Probably not scared the shit out of me. My shit is still thoroughly inside, but you get the reference. It scared me. That's all I really need to say. Okay, well that actually scared me. The panda sneeze definitely got me. Hello, Emu Bob. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, so that should get the rutile in there and should help my titanium building. Alright, but we're doing well. Been a minute or two since your last visit? That's alright. You're always welcome, regardless of how many minutes you've been away. Okay, so all the rutile is just bloody gone. And I guess we're going to need to crush more worms. Even building new worms? No, we ran out of grass. Why did we run out of grass? Ran out of brown landfill. Why did we run out of brown landfill? Seems like a strange thing to run out of. Ran out of black landfill. Ran out of grab. Oh my, you little shit. 100% of the vanilla speed runs are optimizing for UPS. Funny. How's the base doing? Look, it's doing okay. It has its good days, it has its bad days, and I think that speaks to all of us in our own little way. You know, we all have our good days and our bad days. Right now, the factory's doing pretty well. A little concerned of what's going on here, actually. That's all jammed up now, yes. What are you... thing? Now that's what I was worried about. Is the base doing well? Asking the extreme. Yeah, exactly. No, look, the base is going alright. It is progressing. It is advancing. We are one page away from completing the game, but one page is actually a lot longer than it should be. We're making moves, I guess. Okay, one page away, why are half the counters at 0? What counters are you talking about? Probe. Well, that's that's the literal last item. Trees is what I'm working towards now. Fish, that's after trees. Arthropods, that's after fish. Like, those are the things that I'm researching towards. See, half a page is here, right? This is the last technology I need. Once I get here, I can do everything. Thick pages, yeah. The trees is here, and the fish are here, arthropods are here. So that's all we really need, and then we are done. But that's still going to take a few more weeks. So we're just going and doing what we can with that. Now, if I'm correct, the rutile train should have stopped by. But I am not correct. For some reason. Being not correct. So often. By the way, train is hungry. Oh, shh, you little shit. Why are you hungry? Do I not feed you? Probably not, actually. Thank you, I didn't notice that. Where do you live and what do you eat? Because it could eat one of two things. It could either eat energy or it could eat, so it eats fuel. Not that it's hungry, it's too full of water. Okay, so that means you live over here. Which water does not seem to be connected properly. The train needs a pee stop, that's right. I just opened up the train's bladder and was like, alright. Yawn me. You know what? I could have not said that. There was a lot of things I could have said, and I could have not said that. No, instead I said it. And now I just feel gross. Wonderful. Good job, Seif. Friggin' done it again. You done did it. Yeah. I sure did. Well, let's go drop off that physics, and then we'll see what we can do to... Let's continue working on physics and see if we can speed up anything. Getting solar power 3 would be good, because then we can start getting trees. And, oh god. Doesn't eat, does it? Short on walls now. Yeah, sure, we're always short of something, aren't we? Okay. Calm down, Seif, it's alright. Not actively fighting you. They just hate you. By they, I mean the factory, not... True. Alright, well that's going pretty nicely, if I remember rightly. Unfortunately, when I left here, I can't actually remember what I was, like, left to fix that train. I can't remember what I was doing. Right, I'll find it eventually. Still probably better than where it could be. We're still somewhat doing something. Now, walls. We're having some wall problems. Not enough mortar. Yeah, I got that problems in RimWorld as well, to be fair. Not enough silica. Okay. Oh, well, the silica's right here. Enough sand. And you might not be wrong on. I'm sorry to hear that. Bullshit work problems are the worst. What are we doing with these bricks? Not much, really. What did you miss? Look, honestly, game's going on. Mistakes have been made, mistakes have been fixed. Huge, really. Can we do anything else with the stone? I don't like having the stone. Okay, we can't do that with the stone. You know that. We can turn stone into gravel. I mean, then what? Gravel goes down here. Goes up here, it goes up here, it goes around here. Here. And then we ditch it. Okay, you know what? Probably a good idea. So comes out. His cat coins are all forgeries, collected by robots and algorithms. I'd be disappointed in you, Dave, if it wasn't such a good plan. All my coins are like hand forged. In the fires of Mount Doom. As you do in New Zealand. When we want to forge anything serious in New Zealand, we just go to Mount Doom and we just get it done there. Just easier. You know, someone's tried to start a forge. I'm like, why? We've got Mount Doom just over there. And they're like, look, can you just use the forge that I made? And we're like, but Mount Doom is literally right there. The government asked us to stop throwing things into Mount Doom. It was angering things. So we had to. But, you know, we still sneak up there occasionally. Throw a couple of things into Mount Doom. Now it is. Now it is. No, it's what is it called? Gravel. Isn't Mount Doom the perfect place? Well, it used to be, but then everyone got that idea, and now everyone just disposes of everything in Mount Doom. Usually hobbits, the best. I like those little shits anyway.
Thanks for your support.
Thanks, Sullivan, for the bit. Going for those easy cat coins, are you? Your donation of 1 bit, you too can get some cat coins. Only got 12. Robbed.
Thanks for your support.
You've held back for the bit. I think it's the first donation each month gives you something. And then it just gets silly.
Thanks for your support.
I mean, I did honestly think for a moment making a joke, oh meow, once per bit. I'm not doing that because I realize how quickly and how easily that's going to go horribly wrong. It goes wrong literally immediately. So we're not doing that. Will I meow for 100 bits though? You know what? No. 200. One meow per bits. What? No, that was a joke with the 200. Once per 1,000 bits, don't sell yourself short. No. Joke. Meow to bit exchange ratio. Well, a sub is a meow. That's what I'm thinking.
Thanks for your support.
It's ya boy SeiferKatt. Big factory energy. True and based. It is what it is. What a day.
Thank you, Selburn, for the bits. You know what? One day only, 100-bit meows. There you go. Meow! One day only for today. And actually, oh, you know what? I just realized it's the end of the stream. I literally just realized it's the end of the stream. So, oh well, never mind. Unless I can go for another half hour. Let's see. Or we go for a half hour. Probably not, actually. I am really tired. Tell you what, how about this? How about this? Tomorrow? 250 bits should be one meow. That's true. Tomorrow, one day only, one meow per 100 bits. Okay? One day only. No, that's not fair. It's a Factorio stream. Okay, fine. Got 11 meows, one sub. Yeah, but that's a streak. That's why. 2 streams only, 1 meow per 100 bits. Okay? So we're done today. I'm not going to talk about it. A streak it indeed. So, yeah, next stream, the next stream will stream, and the next Factorio stream, I almost said 100 subs. Yeah, 100 subs is 100 meows. That one's basic. I did actually say that, but yeah, that's next stream, okay? And the stream after. Oh no, it's going to start doing that. Stop, please. Hang on. Stop. Great. I've really got to make an overlay alert thing that's just separated from everything else. That would probably fix it. Okay, it's just doing its thing. Alright, well thank you everyone very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves today. That meows? Meows. I hope you enjoyed yourselves today. If you did and you're new here, please consider following. I would appreciate it. Oh god, the sound effects. Overwhelming. That is so overwhelming. Are we good? I think we're good. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be streaming RimWorld, and on Monday I'll be streaming Factorio again. So for those 2 streams, 100 bits, 1 meow. Okay? Does that anyone care about that? I don't care. If you want to play, I'll play. Yeah, you got the socials there. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt. That is where I post the VODs. You've got the Discord link, which is where you find me outside the regular stream. And I do typically stream 4 nights a week. I stream Factorio twice a week, I stream RimWorld once a week, and I stream Darkest Dungeon once a week. And the sounds are completely overwhelming me and completely crushing my brain. Only Cats is still broken. Yeah, we're going to have to close that one, I think. Shame. Damn shame. Alright, well, anyway. Need to find another one. Another site that just shows cats. What we need to do. Anyway, I am done for today. Thank you very, very much for everyone watching today. If there is a problem with the storm that I can't stream, I'll message on Discord. I anticipate no problems, but, you know, we'll see. Anyway, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye!